Now again, I don't know what this game is going to be like. This is part of a Steam Next Fest. My god, is that loud. Jesus Louises. This is a game that I've been waiting for a long time. I saw images of this on Twitter. So again, Twitter is my latest source of gaming news because I follow a lot of game developers. And they tell me a lot, and they usually post a lot about what they do. There's a lot of games that I'm looking forward to. And it's funny because a lot of the developers that of these games, I don't realize that I've played their games before. This is a game called Monomyth. As far as I can tell, it's a first-person dungeon crawler, which is a weird thing that I'm into, okay? I feel like there aren't enough first-person dungeon crawlers out there. There's a lot of third-person ones, there's a lot of, like, different ones, but the only one that has really stayed and that's really been interesting has been, like, Skyrim and Dungeons of something. There was, like, one that was, like, turn-based. I really enjoy the genre of like a first-person real-time dungeon crawler. I also really enjoy when games pause when they alt-tab, and I wish that there was more of them out there. It sounds like Monolith. It does sound like Monolith. Talking about people is a good topic to understand how to talk to them. If you know everything, there are less topics to learn how to talk to them with. Exactly. Right? Learning about people, conversing with them about themselves, gives you a way in to know how to converse with them. That's why you're a psychologist. What? And see, this is what I miss, right? This is what I miss from this genre of like games. Is you just get to make your character and you go into like a weird dungeon and you just sort of like go out there and you just do like things and you just explore and you fight skeletons, right? It's a very basic concept. It's a very basic genre. It's basically just like, you know, like a first-person Diablo kind of like deal. It's in the sense of like the setting and like the kind of like, you know, flow that you kind of want from the world. But I like that. I like that level of simplicity where you just go into like a random dungeon and it's like, all right, slay the dungeon master. It's great. Are you? Okay, that's what a psychologist would say. As a member of the noble house of Buthria, you spent your entire youth in training. Sheltered from the horrors of the other wastelands, you never experienced the hardships that others may have struggled with throughout their lives. Yet formal education and the fair amount of exercise shaped you into an adequate agent of the royal family. I'm going to go with strength. Because I feel like the more strength we have, the easier things are going to get. Search inactive. I'm also going to go with swords and axes. That's all the skill that I need. Now, I don't know how this game is going to play like. Jesus Christ. As the sun sets on the empires of mankind and civilization, crumbles under great storms ravaging the world's surface, the people of Ariath retreat to the underground. Amidst the chaos of this dying world, your father, King Ferdinand III, sent an expedition to the fallen fortress city of Lysandria. It is said that within the ruins of the fortress lies the primeval seed, a divine gift that may calm the gods' anger and put an end to the roaring thunder in the sky. Spearheaded by your own brother, the expedition hoped to retrieve the sacred object, but was never heard from again. Against your father's wishes, you decide to travel to Lysandria yourself. Find your brother and retrieve the divine gift. But beware, the ancient fortress is not as deserted as it seems. I tried to really nail that, like, classical, you know, RPG narrator voice. Hopefully I got it. Again, very basic, right? The plot actually sounds very similar to, like, what happens to humanity in Arx Fatalis. And I don't actually remember why I really wanted this, like, game. I just knew that it was on my list, and so I was like, I must have been excited about something about this, like, game, okay? But I don't remember why. We're about to find out. Welcome to Monomyth. This demo is a short presentation of the game's main features. Your goal is to find the Emerald Horn, which is said to be kept in the Serpent's Bastion. Good luck. Oh god, oh god. Sensitivity, calm down. Wait, holy fuck. What the fuck? It starts at 2? Okay, it starts at 2. Again, I don't know why sound it doesn't go... Oh god, it's way too sensitive. Wait, sorry chat, Jesus Christ. Dude, it's like... What the hell? Oh my god. It's way too sensitive. No, I can't do this. Send feedback. No, it opens a website. I was hoping to set it inside the thing. Okay. I don't remember why this game was on my list, but I remember that I was very excited for it. Dude, my knuckles must be absolutely chafed. Insane. But this is, you know, the style of game that I really wanted for a long time. Just a very basic dungeon crawler type like game. What the hell? That's too heavy. What do you mean that's too heavy? And I think it's because I really enjoy games like Arx Fatalis and like stuff, or like Dark Messiah, Might and Magic, where it's just a really shitty style of like first person dungeon crawler. It's very basic, but you just get to like play around with it, right? And you just get to like play in like a very generic place, and that's fine by me. Lockpicks. Open your inventory. They take items by left-clicking them. Right-click to use. Oh, okay. Oops. Oh, put that back on. Shoot. Okay, well. But now I think I remember why I really will...
You're making a terrible mistake.
Oh, fuck. Calm down. This is the end of you! They'll tear your arms off! Tear my arms off if you can! I'll take your head! I have no stamina. I have no stamina. Oh!
Another problem solved.
You are dead. Okay, maybe I should talk to them first. Maybe talking to them is a good thing to do. Alright. But see, stuff like that, right? Just being able to do stupid things and just go around, like just like fight random people for no reason. And I remember now, this game has a very weird physics system too. The combat definitely does feel very like, I don't know, very floaty though, I will say. Like it feels very slow at times. Hey.
Greetings to you.
Greetings. Hey, how'd you get in here? Is the barrier broken or the heartlands open? I have lifted the arcane barrier. The hearts are full of wastelanders. You actually didn't know about classic dungeon crawlers till Legend of Grimrock. That's the one that I was trying to think of. Thank you. Yeah, Legend of Grimrock was also good. But there's only two that I've really heard of, right? Which was Legends of Grimrock and Skyrim. And like, obviously like the Elder Scrolls. But beyond those, like, there aren't that many other ones. And even like the Elder Scrolls wasn't really a dungeon crawler for a lot of it. It was really more of an RPG than like anything versus like a dungeon crawler type of game. Which is like it's a very weird distinction, but like it's slightly towards the sense of like one is way more exploratory, and the other is like just more about just going in and like smashing things, basically. Which then immediately became one of your favorite games of all time. Exactly. If you do like older ones, Arx Fatalis is actually pretty good. It's by Arcane Studios, so the people who made Dishonored. You actually see a lot of the DNA of like what they wanted to make in their later games. Like in Dark Messiah, Might and Magic, as well as within Dishonored, show up in Arx Fatalis as like an initial thing. I think it still holds up kind of well. You need some mods to make it not mess up and look fine and like a newer system. But for the most part, I think it still plays well. The story is also kind of interesting. It's a bit weird. I was worried that would be the case. Those savages chased us all the way from Felgar. We wanted to seek refuge in the fortress, but found the gates locked, at least until now. I need to get to the Serpent's Bastion. You want to go up there? I don't think that's a good idea, but you really want to throw your life away, but I'll talk to Tristan. He's over in the guard room. Tell me about rumors. That's weird. King Hadris is supposed to be our protector, but we haven't heard from His Majesty in a long time. I wonder what happened to him. Yourself. My name is Alvi. I'm from Felgar. Used to run a small tavern there. Nothing of it is left now. That's why I had to try my luck here. Expedition. We encountered the Wastelanders on our way here. Apart from them, we haven't met anyone. Primeval Seed. A holy artifact, but you know nothing about it. I mentioned my group. Oh, no. You mentioned your group. Oh, tell me about that. That's an interesting dialogue system. There were 10 of us in Felgar. 4 didn't make it to the wasteland. 2 went down into the tunnels below and never came back. Tristan can tell you all about it. A decent village, Felgar. Or at least it used to be. Well, from there, except for Gethan. Wastelanders. Wretched bunch. My brother is part of a wretched bunch. First they raided our village, then chased us all the way here. They haven't passed the main gates yet. But someone made it through the caves into the heartlands. And here we are, trapped in this hole. Cool, thanks. You sound way too cheery. I know it's a very early build, but it's just funny that voice actor is super cheery. So let's see. I need to use my lockpicks. How do I use my lockpicks? Oh, yes. I have no skill in lockpicking, yes. What the hell is this? Oh. Unlocked. Easy. Mushroom. A strangely glowing mushroom that is common. Another one also, sorry, just to go back to that dungeon crawler topic. Another one that you really like from the genre, I think a lot more than the rest, because the gameplay by itself is really good, is Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. I still hold that game is one of the better ones out there, because the gameplay mechanics are fantastic. It's just It's weird how it's never been like, I don't know, done again, except for like one that hasn't had a demo in like a while. So, and it's still in production too. There are plenty of these games. It was like a standard type of RPG for like 15 years, and Legend of Grimrock was trying to recreate that classic type of game. You also know two more recent games like Legend of Grimrock with good reviews. Yeah, my statement was more in the sense of like, I don't hear many people that are into these types of games, or that it's not as popular, basically. I know that there's a lot of them, right? Because it was the standard for a long time, but it feels like the industry as a whole has moved on from it, and so it's like it doesn't feel like it. At least maybe in like my circle, I haven't seen. I don't hear many people talking about it, even though they really enjoyed the derivatives of it, right? Like Dark Messiah and like Skyrim and stuff like that, and any of the Elder Scrolls. They really enjoyed those games, but I never hear them talk about it. Yeah. But I do know of the recent ones as well. Like there was a remake of Heroes of Might and Magic, I think, or a remake of one of the Might and Magic games that was like a dungeon crawler game, which apparently did really, really well. And it's still really good and has good quality of life features. Am I allowed to be in there? You don't mind, right?
Where did I
put it?
Greetings, outsider. Greetings, outsider.
I don't like the way his like head looks. Do you see the way his like head moves? Why is he looking at me like that?
Greetings to you. Greetings, outsider. Greetings, outsider. Greetings, outsider. Greetings, outsider. Hail, Hadrius. Greetings to you. Greetings to you. Hail, Hadrius. Greetings to you. Hail, Hadrius. Greetings, outsider. Greetings, outsider.
I didn't stop. The way his like head moves is freaking me out. Equip a tone to cast memorize spells. Memorize a spell by activating its echo stones and spell menu. You can go through memory spells with the mouse wheel. Okay, cool. You've learned a new spell. So, okay, in here, I can memorize a spell now. Isil Eris. Spellbook, sorry. Order. The spell can be used to extinguish flames. Echo stones. Cool. Isil Eris. I don't know what I made. Wait, what? What? This spell is too complicated. Well, what the hell is this? How do I make this? Oh, I see the shape. I'm stupid. Sorry, chat. Wait, what? It's too complicated. Oh, because I have no intelligence. I have no intelligence. I forgot. I have nothing. I'm just made to smash things, actually. Sorry, spells are too hard for me. What's this? This game has a lot of weird physicality to it. It's very weird how much physicality is in this game. Very, very weird. It's not bad. It actually feels nice. It's just interesting. I just didn't expect that. Oh. Nothing. I got bamboozled. Okay, wait. How do you easily equip a skill? Shit, I don't know what I just did. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So equip that. My torch died. Loadouts are... Oh. You feel like most people that still play dungeon crawlers are people that are into JRPGs, like Etrian Odyssey. Yeah, that thing also slaps. Etrian Odyssey was amazing. God damn it. I have more lockpicks. That's what I feel like too, because it's a genre of game that like really requires you to just like go like because it's like different from the exploratory type games like in Elder Scrolls, right? It feels more like harsh in a way that I don't know how to describe. Etrian Odyssey is probably the most harshest of them all because you have to map your own way through and you need to like really care about the composition of your teams to a certain extent up until like a certain level. Hey.
Hail, Hadrius.
What a joy to finally see a different face. I was afraid I'd have to get used to the set of Tristan's group for the rest of my life. You're not part of the group? Well, more or less. I should travel merchant and was in Felgar when the wasteland started rigging the place. Damn vultures. I've lived with Tristan and the others, but I'm starting to think I should have just gone alone. I could be halfway to Balthazar by now. Or maybe even Butger, since I'm stuck here. And no customers in sight. Show me your wares!
Things you might be interested in.
Take this shit. I don't need this shit. Take it away. Give me a gold. You have only herbs. You're useless to me. Leave.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure. You're useless. All you have are herbs. That's his storeroom. That's his storeroom. I wonder. Can I shouldn't kill him. I shouldn't kill him. You really need to play Legend of Grimrock 2. You never got around to that one. Same. I never got around to number 2 as well. I heard it was really good too. Are you a merchant?
Greetings to you.
A visitor. My name is Stick. From the Heartlands to explore the Serpent's Bastion. The Serpent's Bastion? Oh, I'm afraid you're out of luck. You'd have to go outside, and all the gates are tightly closed. There's no other way outside. There's a secret exit, but you probably won't be able to open it. Why not? The gates exit are closed. When we hid here, Sir Will set the combination lock in the guard room. And where is Sir Will now? That's exactly the problem. He and Ewan, another one of the companions, ascended into the dungeons below a few hours ago. They'll to find a way past the barrier. They've returned. I feel that something has gone terribly wrong. I'll find them. I'd be deeply in your debt if you could do that. We lost so many on the way here. I can't really risk exposing more people to unnecessary danger.
Farewell.
I could kill him. I could kill him. I could easily kill him and take everything that he has, chat. Every single one. There are just too many games and not enough time. We should just stop making games. There's enough already. Well, there's not enough Fortnites, alright? We need to play some more battle extraction shooters, alright? There's not enough games. I'm done talking. Let's go. Let's find something to fight. God damn it. Yeah, that's the problem that I have too. It's like there's so many different ones I want to play, but it's like I just have no time to play them all. There's so many. Like so many to like play. And you know, there's even like demos coming out. There's like so many different things I want to like try. It's really hard. Shrines are like to level up your character and clear your name. You have to activate at least one shrine to be revived in an area. Oh, that'd be handy. More swords and axes. Yes. Atone for sins? You think I care? I don't care about atoning for my sins. I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner all the way through. This feels a lot like Zelda. The way you like throw things around, it feels a lot like Zelda. Okay, so I need to open that door. Does that open that? No. How the fuck do I open this door? Chat. I don't get it. Well, I mean, this is probably the full way down, but then I have to open the like door. Was there another way down? Did I have to use the lockpicks to open this door? Oh! Okay, if you don't have lockpicks and you use it on opening chests and you need it to go forward, just smash the door down. Thank goodness. I thought I was stuck here. Access point 0013. Oh. You're probably unsubscribed from Final Fantasy XIV after the next expansion in the summer and do a deep dive into your backlog, which means you're getting into streaming, which means I'll be in your streams. Because that's why I stream. Fun fact, chat. The reason why I stream is not because of any of you. Actually, I don't care about any of you. I'm just kidding. That's just so mean. I actually do care. You're all very cool and nice, and you know it's fun to hang out. But really, I'm here to get rid of my entire backlog. Like games like this. Oh god, this is very dungeon crawlery. Very dungeon crawlery. But immediately, this feels like the kind of game that I wanted, right? Because it's really hard to find games like this. They just have you like exploring like a predefined place, and you just like figure out like a weird mystery and stuff. And it's just a very basic plot. You just get to go around smashing things. It's fun. In a weird way, these games feel like the boomer shooters of like RPGs, right? Like you have boomer shooters, which is like a whole genre now, right? And I think it's like a fine genre name, but I think this is like, you know, the boomer shooter equivalent of like a dungeon of like an RPG. We just go around smashing things, finding things. It's great. Ancient moth dust. Dude, these boxes are insane. Why do they break on the candle? You'll probably do a stream this year. Here we go. Okay, so I can pull myself up a ledge, but the stuff in these boxes, way too heavy. Wow. Some objects can be set on fire with a spell or a torch. Well, I don't have a torch. I use it. Shit. Bandage. Okay, maybe I don't need everything. Also, this game plays a lot like Dark Messiah. It's weird. Without the kick button and without the without like the free form physicality, but it feels very, very similar. What are the odds, right? What are the odds? What are the odds? Wait a minute. I just stop. You still haven't finished it. The reason why you did a stream a few years ago was because you wanted to play through Ultimate 4, but you didn't feel like playing it alone. That's the one that's very similar to like this, but like it's like the turn-based ones, right? Yeah, like that's the problem with like those games is that especially if they have co-op, you have to manage so many different characters and the different builds and like stuff. I prefer the ones that are more like single focused, like single character focused. To spy through a keyhole. What? Let me spy through a keyhole. Interact with it while crouching. Where's the keyhole? Yo, that's a weird mechanic. It reminds me of Thief. That's. Hey. Oh! Oh my God, Lizardman! Ah! I'm dead. Tristan, you would not believe what's down there. That guy's a monster. Okay, I stabbed the guy 3 times. I think the problem is that while I'm very strong, I have no athleticism, right? Because you can be very, very strong like a bodybuilder, but if you have no stamina, you're just worthless. You're just useless. I'm gonna try this again. Hopefully this should work. I don't have a way to light it. It's not really what I wanted to do. Oh, ah! Ow! I'm slowed. He slowed me. I should block. I should block. There's a reason why it gives me a block key. Why did I go full strength? Okay, wait. Okay. You know what? Just like a real dungeon crawler, you bash your head in against the same enemy multiple times because the game is extremely unforgiving. Where'd that guy even come from? Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Unless he opened that door, you idiot. You're a fool. You're a fool. I'll kill you like the way I killed your friend. He didn't care. Excuse me? Die! I parried him. He died. I parried him. I actually think what happened is he fell over the barrel and he died. But whatever they do, the slow move, my God, that is extremely strong. Wow. All for the coins, yes, take it all. And a gem. Too bad the only merchant down here sells herbs, not armor. You would think they'd be more focused on selling armor or something, but no. They're really focused on selling gems here. I don't know why. So I need to find a body with like armor on it. I also need a torch because I can't see anything. And I'm kind of sad that I used my only torch. Oh, lever. Alright. Alright. I mean, to be fair, right? I think anything is more fun with like others. It's just hard to find, like, at least for me, like, doing co-op stuff is, like, the scheduling is, like, oh. I took some notes. What? Dead bodies in the tunnels. I found 2 dead bodies in the tunnels below the gates of Serpent's Bastion. Click to edit. I'm hungry. Ragged notes! 7583, thank you. Well, Ewan, I'm assuming that's the guy... Ewan, he's dead. A dagger. A favorite tool of highwaymen and assassins. In the right hands, this blade can be as elegant as it is deadly. What? Okay, wait, so equip my sword. So I got my sword. I ate a mushroom, I didn't mean to. Can I do offhand? I can. That's a dagger, that's a sword. Alright, just use swords, actually. I can't do dual wielding, because I'm not a barbarian or something. Before it was from the 80s with really simplistic visuals. Yeah, I had a feeling it was like the older title. It was one of the main inspirations for both Western and Japanese RPGs during the late 80s. Because basically all RPGs that we have today, no matter where they're from, were ultimately inspired by Ultimate 4. That's why you want to like play it. That's interesting. That's what I heard too, actually, from... I remember watching the documentary about it. Let's combine items by interacting... Wait, sorry. Combine items. Okay, well, where's the lever spot? There's a lever spot somewhere. I know there's a lever spot somewhere, and the way to combine it, there we go. So you go like... Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd my lever go? Oh, it's on 1. There we go. That's what I heard too from the documentary about it. When they were talking about it, it's like, yeah, it's like all based on like that. Which makes sense. Because even looking at the mechanics of the old Ultima games, even like something like Ultima Online, it was a lot more complicated. Like the way that animals have their own like pathing for like things, and how like different species have their own different places that they'll be in and like stuff. They're surprisingly in like they seem like surprisingly in-depth experiences. It was basically the Doom of RPGs. Yeah, effectively. I'm surprised that you can still like. I'm surprised that you were interested in like playing it though. I always imagined that like maybe it didn't age as like well, or there's, you know, various different things that like newer games did better. I'm curious how well the 4th one holds up. What the fuck? Oh. Wow. They died trying to get back here, huh? That actually sucks. Okay, now we have the code. We open the door back here. This is a very dungeon crawler experience. It's very slow paced, which isn't bad, but you definitely get the sense that like it's meant to be much more methodical than its current contemporaries. And game speed is usually like, you know, something that you always want to think about.
Greetings to you.
So Sarwell, I found both Sarwell and Iwan. They were both attacked and killed by creatures in the tunnel. That's truly sad news. But if that's the case, we'll have to move them onto the fortress without them. Here's some golden provisions. I wish I could reward you better for your help. Thanks.
Not my problem.
What? You just said that was a huge major issue. Okay, what's the code? A letter given to me by a Buthrian official. Oh, this is my letter. I knew that neither I nor your parents could keep you from traveling to Lysandria. This is my dad. No, Dad, I don't care. Guard room code 7583. Fuck. Wait. Start from 1. So 1, 2. Eh? Oh, it's going down. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. Because there's 2 marks. This is 4 and 2. 7 is that. Okay, so 7. What was it called? Shit, 7583. So 4, 5. 8 is that's 7. So this is 8 and 3. 1, 2, 3. I messed up. Do you know why? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 3, 7, 5. Is it 7, 5, 8, 3? Shit. Oh god. 8, 3. Oh, this is 1. Why is it on 1? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. This is 3. Wait a minute. Well, that can't be 3. Is that 3? That has to be 3. This has to be 3. But it's on the front axis, right? So, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 3. I need 3. 1, 2, 3. God damn it. 1, 2, 3. Garvin Crow. 7, 5, 8, 3. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! I thought I was supposed to open this door. I didn't know I was supposed to open that door. Oh, I see what you mean. Alright, sorry. It does play like shit. That's why you didn't want to play it just on your own, but have people to talk to in chat. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's fair, yeah. Wizardry 3 was also a big inspiration for many RPGs. I did play Wizardry at like some point, I think. I vaguely remember it. What? Oh, now you tell me that the combat system is just like Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Now you tell me it's the exact same. And that there's a kick button. Fuck, what was the kick button? wait. Kick. Middle mouse button. Okay, I don't know what you said before. Whatever they said before, it was wrong. Wizardry was also kind of the main competitor to Ultima. Ultima was generally seen as a more casual game, and Wizardry is a more hardcore game. I think I played Wizardry on some platform. I don't remember which. But I remember one of those games being on the GBA as like a shitty port. I remember it wasn't nearly... or like friends told me that it wasn't as like good. But there's a new Wizardry game, I think, or it's a remake. I can't remember if it was a remake or a new one. But I heard that that one was extremely good. I suck. I'm dead. Just kite. Just kick the rat! Just kick the rat! Oh god, oh god. I have no stamina. Stamina is a major issue. I hate stamina systems so much. I also just realized that the game is very, very loud. I'm so sorry. That's where Might and Magic comes from. The whole idea behind the first Might and Magic was to make a game like those two that lies in the middle of casual and hardcore. Oh, see, I have more experience with Might and Magic, but mainly the turn-based strategy, the RTSy ones, but it wasn't really real time. It was like the turn-based strategy ones. But I have more experience with like those games versus the others. That's interesting that it was like a mix of the two, because that one already felt very complex. Consumed, its extract strengthens the leg muscles and allows me to jump higher for a short while. Use to cure illness. It will regenerate health and restore my thing. Flour mixed with water. This could be baked in a fire or in an oven. What do you mean by in a fire? Wait, you can bake in this game? But that's interesting. I've been meaning to try out those like older ones eventually at some point. But huh? Hidden gateway sealed with care. The dead, they know that something is there. He's looking over here. I'm 100% certain it's like over here somewhere. But the dead, they know. So we've got to look at... Holy shit. Alright, I didn't expect this game to open up so much. To be fair, by modern standards, Ultima would probably not be seen as casual. That's the thing, right? It's like... yeah, I guess by that point, my lens was like tainted. Because I went back and I played, Heroes of Might and Magic after I played, like... It wasn't like I was like a young kid or anything. It was like in like high school. So I just wanted to like try it. Because I enjoyed the idea of like building like a giant army full of like heroes and like stuff. And I remember that these games definitely didn't feel as casual. Like, it's... To be fair, I think casual does have a limit to like how casual it can be. But I think the additions and the changes that have been made in recent times to like the genre's formula have been good overall to be more accessible, while still keeping that like, I guess, high level feeling. It felt very obtuse in some areas. Also, what's funny, the funny thing about Ultima is that it's the first game. The first game is just a Lord of the Rings Star Wars crossover fanfic. That's actually pretty cool. Oh my god. Okay, you're gonna come alive. I guess it makes sense, right? Because it's like... Weren't those two like the biggest IPs around then, the two? Along with like Star Trek. I know that those three, it felt like kind of dominated the identity of like what was like aka nerdy culture, if that makes sense. Which is interesting to think about. But like now it's like a whole different, set of things. Not that I care, it's just a label, but it's like just fascinating. It's fascinating to see like how like, the different things like form core identities and then people latch onto that. I don't care about core identities. I have no identity. God, it's extremely fun to just smash things. I'm so sorry. I see what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I know what you're trying to do. Let me up. Do I know what you're doing? I don't know. Why did I break that? I need that barrel. Shit. Okay. Trust me on this, chat. Trust me. How do you place things? You right click. Okay, so you right click to place things. I need 2 more barrels. Trust me on this. There's a secret up there. Trust me. It's too obvious not to be a secret. Too obvious not to be a secret. I know I say this a lot, but I guarantee you. Fuck. It would have been easy. Oh, what did I say? You saw that. You saw that. You saw that. You all saw that. In fact, it's easier if I just go like this. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot easier. Let's just do it this way. Wait. There's a much easier way up here. It's a much easier way. No way. I can carry a barrel as I'm climbing? My guy's jacked. Oh, I'm jacked! How the fuck do you get inside? Okay. Alright. I give up. We're gonna go inside eventually. Star Wars was definitely the biggest thing at the time. Lord of the Rings was probably not as big. I mean, I guess until the movies, yeah. But still was the main big fantasy franchise. Also the thing that D&D was inspired by was growing at the time, inspired by all those RPGs. Yeah, see that I didn't know about. I was curious about like which ones came first, right? Because it's interesting to think about like which ones comes first and which ones inspire what things, right? I can go anywhere. Serpent, Bastion's key, Serpent Wall's key. More swords. Pen and paper came first. Oh. Damn. No stories? Can't believe the stories didn't come first. But I guess it makes sense, right? Pen and paper, and you just make your own story, and then someone's like, I could sell this. Locked. So not the key that I got. But the dead know the way. And the dead are pointing towards down there. So we just go. I could churn this thing and open this a gate. There's actually a lot of different ways that you could go. Serpent's Bastion. Oh shit, never mind. There's only one way we go. Captain Serenar, on behalf of the Inner Sanctum's Council, I hereby command you to withdraw your troops from the southern gates. Our spies have informed us about a vast army of wasteland tribesmen which may have sacked the northern hamlet of Felgar. Seems they're gathering at a nearby plateau, so we expect an attack against the main gates of Lysandria in the coming days. And you may get all the supplies that they can carry and move them onto the fortress immediately. Before you leave your post, use the cannons explosive we sent you to collapse the southern passages as well as all the tunnels in the area. This will be drastic, but we do not wish to be surprised by an attack on the flanks. I spy a pyromancer to assist you in this task. I await your arrival by tomorrow evening. You and your men are now under the direct control of Lord Hadrius. Praise be upon his name, Archpriest Valerian. Cool. Candles! Oh my god, yes. Cups. Oh, bread. Fuck yeah. No, I can't cook it. God damn it. It's not the right type of oven. Man, why is baking so complicated? Please break. There we go. Lockpicks. Oh my god, good. Okay, wait. I need to choose the right door to lockpick. You mean before virtual RPGs? All modern fantasy comes from the Lord of the Rings novels. See, yeah, that's what I thought. Because I remember it being said that like it was like the genesis of a lot of the concepts that we have today, right? Like, you know, orcs and goblins, and you know, the idea of like, you know, the different various like character archetypes. Not the idea of like a hero's journey, because that like came from older stories, like, you know, Beowulf, I think. But definitely noble shoes. A pair of regular shoes. Shoes like these were worn. This is worse defense. A miner has better shoes than I do. God, being a noble sucks. Okay. Man, this demo is very sprawling. I didn't realize how like large this would be. I don't think there's anything in there worth it for me. Is that a dagger? That's a dagger. Why do I want to go inside there for a dagger? It's not worth it. It's just a dagger. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's just a dagger. Might be enchanted, maybe not. Serpent's Bastion. Boonlight Shards. What? A very rare crystal shard. Oh my god, there's books. I can't read these, right? Good, okay, thank goodness. Because I don't know about you, chat, but there are many times when I get distracted by wanting to read something. But yeah, that's what I heard about Lord of the Rings, is that, you know, everything comes from it. Or like a lot of modern day, you know, fantasy concepts. But even further back, we've like found different things from, like, you know, different bits of history too. Like how dragons are just a very, like, you know, old school concept of, like, it's like a fantasy staple of like a long time ago. Actually, there was one thing that I was wondering about at some point that I never got like a really good answer to. Why does so many different places have this concept of like dragons? Like a lot of different places have it. East Asia has dragons, as I'm very well aware. Europe has dragons. A lot of places have like dragons, and it's all called the same thing. Well, obviously not the same tongue, but it's not safe to rest here. Lord of the Rings was the 50s. Was it actually the 50s? What the fuck? That's actually nuts. Final note. Pyromancer Argus. Great is the wisdom of our good Lord Hadrius, and great are these times, for we may witness his majesty's distinguished talents. Leading our men into battle, he will certainly achieve another great victory for Lysandria and his devout citizens. I instruct you to blow shit up. That's all you really need to know, chat. That's all you really need to know. All you need to know is he wants to blow shit up. So candles. I can just light these, right? The small candle will provide a bit of light. Oh, instead of a torch. Gotcha. Can you... Okay, I've been eating raw dough. I've been eating raw dough! Fireberry! Hand-sized explosive. Yo! Legends for the tabletop RPG was early 70s, and virtual RPG was around 1980. Was it that recent for virtual RPGs? I guess that makes sense. I mean, computing and like game like stuff really kicked off around then. It's not like we had a bunch of games before. A long strip of finely woven blood-soaked linen. Ew. You have to wash it. You need to wash it before you can use it again. That's interesting. This game has a lot of very interesting small mechanics that you wouldn't expect from any game. Right? It's very odd. You have to wash it. Boa'nak. Boa'nak. Never mess with a dude who says Boa'nak. But now that I know that like the combat is like your action is determined by the direction that you move, it's a lot easier to get the right kinds of moves that you want now. At least for me. Boa'nak. Oh my god, look at that move. He's so wiggly. You can cook a meal by placing a cookable item next to a campfire. Moldy bread. Okay, now we cook. Boa'nak. Yeah. This is very Arx Fatalis. This is extremely Arx Fatalis. Very similar concept. Moldy bread. An old moldy loaf of bread. It will still my hunger, but I'll still feel sick afterwards. A raw pie. That's a weird shadow issue. I think the light source is a bit too strong. Boa'nak. Moldy bread. Water flask. Yo. Watch this shit. Watch. So you put the flour down. You need to mix water. A crystal flask. Okay, so this one's only filled with water, but you mix it. There we go. Yeah. Maybe this is why I looked at this game and I was like, I really want to play this. I think this was what drew me in, right? Was this idea of like you could combine things like this and like it's very immersive and very dynamic. I think that was why I really enjoyed it. Because I really liked this, I don't know, mechanic in like, again, Arx Fatalis. It was just weird that you never saw the mechanic ever again. it felt like a mechanic that it should have been in like more games like this because it just feels interesting. I've got a lot of what the hell's going on? What's in the top left? There's a lot of icons going up. There's a lot of weird icons showing up. I'm overdosing on like water. Oh no. Your blood-soaked bandage. That's amazing. That's cool. You'll be in auditory distance because you have to cook an AFK. No worries. No worries. If anything, just like talk. Just like I don't know. Just like say words and pretend like I can hear you. What? Why? How? How play? Oh, wait. Wait. Look at that. I spit bars. That was freestyle. That was fucking freestyle. You like that shit? Nuts. Okay, now we're just getting deeper and deeper. I feel like I should go back to the courtyard. Because Boa'nak is probably going to kill me. Boa'nak. I am Boa'nak. Boa'nak. Wooden club. God damn it, my inventory's full. Good idea. Good idea. Yeah, just pretend like I can hear all of you, chat. Pretend like I can hear all of you. Boa'nak. I need axes and swords, right? What's my skill again? Is it clubs? No, swords and axes. Sorry, so clubs go. What the fuck? Wait, you just throw things. Wait a minute. You can throw things. No shot. Wait a minute. If you just click it... I have an idea. I have a crazy idea to kill someone. Boa'nak. Lockpick. Boa'nak. Boa'nak. I can't lockpick it. I'm like too bad. I'm too bad at lockpicking to open that. What a shame. Can I open this? I can. Holy hell, what's this? Create food. No shit. You can create food. I'm not going down there. That's a one-way. Before we explore the courtyard, let's not go down there yet. Boa'nak. I create food. Boa'nak. Boa'nak. Wait, my sword is getting worse and worse quality. It's ruined. Oh no. Oh no. Boa'nak. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Throw! How did I throw last time? How did I throw? Boa'nak. That didn't do anything. Oh god, slimes. See, slime's the most dangerous enemy. Because you walk around, you step in a puddle, but wait, it's eating your foot. And then you like die. Is it gonna blow? It's not gonna blow. Okay, good. It's not gonna blow. I will say the combat feels very stiff, right? I think Dark Messiah had the same issue, but they did it in a different way. So the combat tries to be complicated by giving you the ability to change the direction of your moves. The problem with that is that ultimately, the direction of your moves doesn't really do anything to the enemy that affects combat in any real dynamic way, right? In Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, it kind of did. My sword broke. Ah! Yeah, and in Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, it kind of did in the sense that you staggered them into different areas, right? And so what you could do was you could, smash someone into a wall, right? And then force them to, basically fall, right? In this game, there's no traps on the walls, the physics is very constrained, enemies don't really go crazy. And so it feels like it's just kind of there, but it doesn't affect anything. It's not really useful to do a move like this. Maybe, depending on your weapon, it's because different weapons do different types of damage. But in which case, it's okay, well, if there's no other use besides doing the right move for the right amount of damage, and the activation condition is just tapping it quickly to do the certain, like, to like slash or to do like a stab or like an overhead, right? Then what's the point of, you know, having it be a choice? To me, I feel like if you're gonna make something a choice, it should be much more usable in like a, you know, everyday context, if that makes sense. Sorry, it's still way too loud. Seems like extremely loud. Sorry, I haven't been keeping it like, you can tell I'm very like, you know, off today. That I'm very how do I say this? I'm not really paying good attention to things at the moment. I'm gonna use my damaged bone because this is gonna break a noise. Open for me. Fish, grilled fish. Aw, yeah. Throw the shoes away. Quality, good. Quality's still good. So grilled fish is good. I have raw meat. Some raw meat. What does it mean to eat? Why do you need to eat? I wonder why you have to eat, actually. Or is eating just a different way of healing? Because a lot of games do that in the sense of like you just heal to like... or you eat just to heal extra in like a different way. I pay attention to things on other days? That's a very good point. That's an extremely good point. When have I ever really paid attention to like things? I mean, to be fair, I feel like I'm more attentive than most other streamers, right? I feel like I do care about like, you know, paying attention to like some manner of like things. But definitely not all things. No. I definitely do get distracted often. Or I don't know, like it feels like my like brain gets like befuddled. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. I know exactly what to do. There's an item up there. Okay, so wait. If I light this up, how much time do I have to leave? How much time do I have? Oh, it's not long. It's not long. Clear. You guys want to hear like a very weird story that I've always had in mind? So IGN has a guide for Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Okay, you're gonna understand why I'm telling this like story. Okay. In that guide, it tells you one of the secrets in the first city requires you to have the spell telekinesis, which requires you to have a skill point. That's wrong. I've tried to change that guide for a long time by submitting a correction feedback thing. They've never updated it. The secret, it requires you to jump on something like this, and then you jump onto someone's balcony to take their battle staff. Okay, but the IGN guy, they didn't know that you could jump on that thing, and for the longest time, like I just knew it was wrong. I'd never been able to like fix it. Even the Steam guides just don't know. And I'm like, well, has no one tried to like jump in this game? It's a small weird story that just popped up in my head. Because that building was the... Oak Gokao! Oak Gokao! Ninja! Boa'nak! 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 Oak Gojao! True, I do pay more attention than no attention, which places me above 98% of other streamers. Precisely. Yep. I too like to make up stats in my own mind. I know your secrets. I know what you hide down there. But okay, this is... If anything, despite the combat being very simplistic and being kind of like... There's a lot of choices that lead to no choice. There's one thing that this game does really well, and it's the experience of dungeon crawling. Which is like very much that exploration experience. It's a one-time thing. You can never do it ever again. Right? I mean, it's one of those things that you will never ever be able to do twice in a row. But while you're doing it, boy oh boy is it fun. Where are you? And the interactivity of being able to combine different things like this, I almost died. With the environment and stuff, it's very, very fun. It adds a whole new dimension, right? Which I find modern games to be lacking a lot. I really hate how a lot of modern games, they don't allow you to play with the environment like this. Another game that I remember that did this very, very well was X Anima. And that game, I don't even know if it's still being made. I feel like X Anima is just dead. So why MMV? Oh. Keep out, rats. This old shovel is a trusty tool from miners. Uh-huh. Oh-ho. That cannot be combined. Uh-huh. 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 Echo Stone, Zetra. Yep, I picked up an Echo Stone. That lets me do more spells. That's cool. That's cool. Because I was wondering, how do you get more? It's not based on your stat. It's based on what you find. Bastard sword. You bastard. Uh-huh. Wait. Half longsword, have two-handed sword. A rather exotic weapon for a strong sword arm. Guess who's strong? I am. Not strong enough to wield it though. I'm still a couple points lower, but still. I can do it. Kick. Wow, my kick sucks. Really now. Here. Maybe bone actually, because the bone is worn. It's gonna die. Well, the club's about to die too, but it's fine. No. You clearly watched every streamer and analyzed their attention span down to the very last drop. That cannot be combined. Oh, I didn't level up? Really? But do I have sins? I'm sinless. I am God's favorite child. What are you, sinner? Ah! Shit. Yeah, see? The combat. It's definitely the weakest part. Even the kick move, right? I think it's weird. It's trying to copy the mechanics, I think, from its other contemporaries, right? Like things like Dark Messiah, which I mentioned that game a lot. But it's really, really good. The problem is that in Dark Messiah, your kick matters in the sense of like, you can use it to throw people around very, very far, right? You can use it to kick people into spikes. There's a lot of things that you can do with it that in this game, it just does nothing. It's like it has spirit. It has the right idea. It knows what it tries to like go for. But I think it's missing other elements of the entire formula, right? It has every individual component. It just needs to care about how to tie them together, which is just as important, I think. Because what's the point of me attacking left here, right? It feels like I get less range. Like, it just doesn't feel useful to like attack from different directions, right? Except for when my weapon is like better with a certain attack. I don't know what I just picked up. Okay, I'm also noticing that there's very little feedback for what you do. Like when you pick up those green things, there's no information about what they are. They just kind of like go into your body, and they suck up. They put in the kicking because kicking is cool. I was about to smash you.
Please, spare my life and I will tell you a secret.
Talk.
A few days ago, I found a dead human guard near the cave's entrance. He had a shiny key on him. I decided to bury it between 3 pairs of glowing mushrooms in a cavern east of here.
Good, I will leave you alone.
You are most merciful. You would not regret it, I promise.
Yourself.
I came here with my pack a few months ago. We scavenged for food in the nearby tunnels, but ever since the Wasteland's tribes have been attacked, the human fortress remained in these caves. I heard the slimes from the northern cave have taken the lower parts of the lower tunnels. A fresh supply of bodies to consume lures those creatures from their holes. Expedition, Primeval Seed, Attack. Not seen much of it, but you believe the tribesmen know to realize a vast human fortress. Others slip through the open gate, take from its outer storage room. You went much further. I can trade with the rat? The rat is 5 silver. What the fuck? What brings you back to me, human? I want nothing but peace.
Okay, so 3 glowing mushrooms. There's something buried between 3 glowing mushrooms. Rat killed. It's good. Oh, I'm locked on. That's a weird lock-on system. It's my first time using the lock-on system, and it's bad. The lock-on is really bad. I guess it's not really tuned for the enemy type. What the fuck? Imagine you're a rat. Some crazed-looking man with a bone comes in, walks up to you, starts swinging at you, turns around 180, swings at the air, and then starts talking to you. Yeah, you know what? From the rat's perspective, maybe it was a blessing that I killed it, right? Because realistically, it's like you know, you really don't want to be alive in a world with someone like me, yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna lock on ever again. The lock-on system is pretty bad. Like, look at this. It locks onto the midpoint of the body, which is not where you care to look at. It's the kind of lock-on system that you expect from, like, older games that are very focused on, like, you know... Because, like, older games, it's kind of hard to lock on. No, my meat! How eat meat? How eat meat? Eat meat. Eat. Yum. Num num. Right click. 3 mushrooms. 3 glowing mushrooms. God damn it. 3 glowing mushrooms in a cavern east of here. That's a hidden wall. You cannot fool me. This is a hidden wall. How do I open this? How do I open this wall? Not like this. Dear God, my hands hurt. Wait, I have an idea. Fire barrel. Ah! That didn't work. There's something here, though. I know it. I know it to be true. What lies behind these walls? Oh. Oh. I'm here again. I assaulted an unknown person. I murdered an unknown person. God, if you're listening to me, it was a rat. That thing deserved nothing. To clear your name, you must make a 6 gold? It was a rat! What do you mean 6 gold? It was a rat. Father, I have sinned for a good cause. Sticky grew up in a vegan family. It's funny, because, like, you know, my family was really into... It's funny, because I feel like my food experience growing up was, like, very, very different. Food was scarce. But when it wasn't scarce, my mom is a chef. Like, you know, she runs her own restaurant. And so it's like, when we did eat, holy shit, did we eat good. How's that a sin? How's it a sin to kill a rat? It's a talking rat. Who cares about rats? Guys, rats aren't real. You may be wondering why I'm running back. It's because there's one door here that I wonder if I can open now. So that's the thing. That's the church. I have a key. Serpent's Bastion key. I wonder if I can open this, actually. I do have a lockpick. It's trapped. Do you see the traps? I see the traps. I see the traps. Fuck. Oh. Shovel. That must have been nice. You mean the good food, not the lack of food. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It was good. I also got to learn how to cook from her, which is nice. Ooh. Rahi. A handy battle axe. Yo. Oh, yo. Dude, you look huge. In the past several days, 4chan shows that rats can be very wise, so it makes sense. What does that mean? What does it even mean? What do you mean rats can be very wise? Oh, have you guys ever seen those memes of those rats? You guys ever see that meme? No, it's not a meme, but it's a video of a rat taking a shower. Like a real human person. And it like washes its like hair and stuff, and I'm like, holy shit. Rats, it's like washing itself. It's crazy. Okay, that's for sure locked. Okay, so the church was worth it. See, guys? If you go to church, God will give you a battle axe. Standard prayer material. Standard prayer material. Standard prayer material says that you will get a battle axe. And I don't know why I can open this now, but before I couldn't. So there's an alternate way to go. But in these caverns, there's a series of 3 mushrooms. 3 mushrooms that I can dig and find a key in. A shiny key. It's a very surprisingly deep demo and a very interesting map. Like, it's a very complex map, actually. If anything, it does remind me a lot of Lunacid in a way where, like, the base gameplay was nothing to really, sing home about. But when you got into, like, everything else that the game was doing, it was a lot of fun. Like, a lot of fun. I will smash this door down. Hello? Any humans in here? Wait, I can make a grilled mushroom. Alright, I can make a grilled mushroom. Your great-grandmother was a cook for the French noble family. Holy shit. Your father grew up with a very good and very international food, despite being from a poor countryside family. Yeah, like, cooking is a very, it's a very rustic sort of, like, career, right? Because, like, and it not rustic. What's the term? It's like the kind of career that, like, it's more of a trade than anything, basically. There's a lot of artistry that you can get with it in terms of, like, how you make and combine dishes. Asrum's oil. Cover the surface and provide additional breathing air. But it's something that, like, your average person can, like, do and can train for and can get pretty good at it to the point where, like, you can actually go and, like, practice and like sell your services elsewhere. It's a very accessible trade skill. And it's always necessary to a very large degree, no matter where you're from. And no matter where you are and no matter what's, like, happening. Somebody somewhere will always want good cooked food. Even your average person, because you can take ingredients and turn them into something very, very nice. So, it's nice. In a similar fashion, my mom was like that, actually. She started cooking when she was 6 or 5 because of poverty back in my home country. And so she had to get good at it because it was like, okay, if you don't cook, there's no food for the family. Right? There was obviously a lot of, like, weird things about her situation in that, like, she had to cook and her sisters didn't and stuff like that. But for the most part, it was something that she had to... I'm just back at the rats. This is where I first sinned. I'm getting out of here. But for the most part, it's like something that she grew to love and just kept, and, like, she was able to, like, keep on doing, and it was her way of, like, being able to climb out of, like, extreme poverty. This was, it was like during, like, before the war, and then like during the war, and then after the war. My mom's kind of a badass too, because, like, she's, like, gone to jail because of the war, and then she escaped from jail because she was like, I'm not going to jail because of, some, like, war. It's not like she did anything bad. She just didn't want to, like, be a bad person. It's wild. This is a much better boot. Holy cow, this boot's nuts. Wait. Yeah, that's a good boot. So it's wild. Like, just hearing my mom's stories, I'm like, damn, Mom, you actually lived, like, a crazy life. I mean, it's funny too, because she'll always be, like, nice, and she'll always say, you are just like me, son. I'm like, Mom, I don't think I'm just like you. I don't think I'm anywhere close to you. I don't think I'm even, like, Mom, I don't think I'm a fraction of you. Mom, I've never been to jail. At least as far as I know. I love how you've avoided saying where she's from, but then you said the war. I mean, yeah. I mean, to be fair, saying the war doesn't really reveal much either. It's, like, a very, very difficult thing to narrow down, because, like, everywhere has had war. Every single nation on the world has had some kind of conflict, whether internal or external. So it's still very unknown. What the fuck is that? Haggis? Oh, that's skull. Never mind, sorry. There's a chest here, but I have no lockpicks. Fuck, I have no lockpicks at all, actually. What do I do? Arcane Tome. What? What have this? Oh, I guess I picked it up at some point. Okay, well, okay. This door is completely locked, and it's a metal door, and I have no lockpicks. There's no way I can open that. Oh! Look at that. Hidden in plain sight. Okay, chest or door? Chest or door? Door. We open door. Chest is worth more than door. God damn it, there's an alternate way in. I always hate that in like games. It's obviously like a choice that you have to learn how to make, but I do hate how, like, you know, there's times when it's like, oh, like you have like a choice between like opening like a locked door or something, and you have only X amount of keys, and it's like, oh, okay, which one do you open, right? And you realize like, wait, you can go through it anyways. In fact, another game that does this is Lethal Company. I hate it so much. You find a thing. That's just all slime. That's like 100%. That's just all slime. What the fuck? But Lethal Company does this a lot. You find an opening. You're like, okay, well, I need a key to open it. So you use your key, and then you look around. And it's like, wait a minute. There's an alternate way in. True. But one war in Asia by far had the most people fleeing to the west, and that war would also make the most sense time-wise. That is true. That is true. I mean, you can figure out a lot, but I'll see. I have the hardest parasocial line, right? To be parasocial with me, you must have a certain level of smarts to you, right? You must be smart enough to decipher the terms I'm trying to go for. Think about that, right? I'm a genius. I must advise you, Captain Serna. Refrain from storing the gunpowder barrels in the cellar. Store them in the upper level instead. The powder must remain dry to react with fire. Heard of some scavengers have been spotted near the southern passage. I therefore recommend collapsing the passage sooner than planned. I was also setting up traps. I see signs of a potential infestation in the caverns. I'm keep an eye out for living slime. Okay, whatever. Just slime. It's just slime. Short swords have a very bad reputation. They're similar to the steel, which makes them the perfect weapon for spies, infiltrators, or even assassins. This exemplar has seen better days. Well, I don't want this club anymore then. We'll use the sword until it breaks, and then I'll switch to the axe at some point. What's the point of a kick if I can't open a goddamn build? 50-50, this is evil water. God is here! God is here! God is here! Good water confirmed. God is here! Stab! God, slimes are such stupid monsters. Like, when you really think about what a slime is as a monster, it's really dumb. Because a slime is just like, it's just water. It's living evil water. And so you have to kill living evil water. Red potion, a crystal flask, the fleeting powers of arcane substances. How do I use this water? Red potion. How do I use this water? Drink it. Okay, good. Oh shit, sorry. Aww. God left. God left because I made fun of his slime. What a shame. God is gone. God is gone. Being a lethal company that dang knife is playing right now. She is. And she didn't even ask you if you want to join. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? That's when you pop in and you go, hey, you got space? To be fair, at least for me, I find planning, like, friend events is very, very, very difficult. There's so many things to think about. What's it open? Uh-huh. Wait a minute! Fleeting water, my ass! It's always here! It's another one of God's tricks. He tries to tell you that you don't have time. But wait, there's more. not falling for your lies. Okay, so there's definitely something here. Where does this gate go? Oi! Poison! Uh-huh. You mean you're... I mean, I'm busy eating dinner right now. But how dare she? How dare she? How dare you, Narf? How dare you? How dare you don't ask the busy person what to play? Man, it's funny too, because like, you know, multiple people have been rating me more and more. You can repair your metallic weapon by heating it up in a furnace and swinging a hammer at it on an anvil. This game is so fucking sick. These are the mechanics that I've been wanting for a long... Huzzah! Die! How about you? Down! Imagine you're a soldier, right? Imagine you're a soldier and your commander says, your first assignment is to slay the slimes that are attacking the populace. And you know, you've been training your whole life. You've been training your whole life to fight, okay? And what happens to you? You die because of a slime. Okay, something open, I don't know what. Oh shit, I don't like that. That wasn't me. Okay, wait. This is a cool mechanic. Is you get to heat up your weapon and you get to repair it. All right. I feel like more games should have this. Like this level of interactivity. I feel like many games don't, and I'm kind of sad about it. What is serviceable? My sword. Okay. Put sword in fire. Okay, sword in fire. When do I know if it's hot? Wait, what if it gets too hot? Do you think it'll break? Surely not. Surely it won't break if it gets too hot, right? I'll get back to the rating topic soon too as well. I just need to see this. What happens? Grindstone. I was talking to someone. I had to explain to them what a grindstone is. Oh, my wife, because you know, grindstone is like a very specific topic that you never see unless you play like old school RPGs or like just like things of this manner. And she's never cared to play these, right? Her style of game is very different. She's actually kind of a god at shooting games. Like, you see how good I am, right? She's way better than me. A lot better. Imagine the sword seeping and just going into the coals. Yeah. And imagine me just picking up like a red hot one too. Okay, how do I know if it's fixed? When do I know if it's fixed? Is it fixed? I don't know if it's fixed. It's fixed. I mean, this thing's still on fire. By the way, my hands are like burning. Okay, how do I use the grindstone? Well then, I guess you can't use the grindstone. You know what this game also sorely needs? This game sorely needs sound effects for things falling. It's a minor thing. It's a very minor thing. It's not something that you have to care about for like an MVP of like a title. Because like you have to... The MVP of a title is like more based around like can you finish the thing in the first place. But it would be nice. It would be nice to have the like noise. I don't use small stones to sharpen knives. Well, we do. But like... Even in terms of like the like term of what you used to call them, most people that I know of, they don't call them grindstones. They just call them like knife sharpeners. Or like edgers. Like edgers. I've heard edgers more than I've heard grindstone. Which might, I mean, it might just be my like friend group. Because, you know, it's just funny to like say edgers. Like, hey dude, do you want to edge my like knife? It's like, yeah, sure, man. I'll edge your knife, bro. I'm gonna die. I should have drank some of that oil. Oh god, there's a king slime. Where's Asm's oil? Ashlam's oil. Oh my god, that's a lot of slimes. King slime! Okay, I need to get stamina back. Good thing I have Azram's Aura. Let's do some edging. Exactly. Anyone want to edge my sword? You know what it is? That could be in a volume of, the Lusty Argonian Maid. Oh, thank God. That could 100% be... I saw you move. I just saw you move. You're alive. You're playing a prank on me. But that phrase could 100% be in a volume of the Lusty Argonian Maid. It's kind of sad, actually. Kind of wish that there was more to the Lusty Argonian Maid. It's not really much like writing to it. To Lysandria. Well, like there was a lot of I'm still planning out some things, but I was reading up on the Lusty Argonian Maid as well as the real Barenzia. It's fascinating to sort of see like how like very little there is, and how the craziest thing is the real Barenzia back in Daggerfall or Morrowind. Like that one is just straight up like smut. That thing is 100% smut. And slime was a lot weaker than you expected. Yeah, very, very weak. I'm sure you can satisfy that desire by searching online. I don't... But don't tell everyone. Don't tell everyone, alright? It's between you and me. Oh yeah, back to the raiding thing. So, a lot of people have been raiding me recently. It's funny because I don't know anything about raid etiquette, right? So, twice now, I haven't asked them what they were playing. And then, the first time Megan did say like, okay, well, I was playing this. I was like, oh, thank you for... Like, it was good that they took charge because I didn't remember to do it myself, right? Very, very good. Helped me. But when Narc did it, I was like, oh shit, like I was just focused on my game. I had no clue. Alcohol. What? To be fair, it's like hard. It's hard to keep track of it. Plus it happens and you're like thinking about like the game going on too. You've also hidden some bandages under the wooden platform behind the eastern storage. I think I got those. Under the platform behind the eastern storage. What? Of course, my secret is safe with you. Thanks, chat. Appreciate it. Wait a minute. But yeah, that's also why I don't raid myself, because it's like I don't know how to like pick and choose. Because too, it's also in the sense of like I find raiding to be a very stressful decision in the sense of like it depends on like, you know, when I finish, but also like who I want to raid. It's like choosing favorites. It feels like choosing favorites, and I hate that. Like my wife and I have basically said we never want kids, but in the chance that we end up having kids, the one thing that I'm not going to do is choose favorites, because I would be way too indecisive and I would feel way too bad. I would hate all of my kids equally, actually. I shouldn't raid myself. You're supposed to raid other people. Yeah, that's true. The fuck? Look, it's Waterhole. Do I need Azram's Aura? Let's save it. I feel like I don't need it yet. Now again, I've never played this. I just, you know, anytime you see a deep hole of like a deep body of water, you can just assume that there's something hidden in it, right? Golden candle stand. How big is this? Holy fuck. Like, that thing's huge. Put the mushrooms here. A simple candle stand made of gold. That's the smithing room. The few times you streamed, there was only one other person that you knew that was live, so the decision was easy. See, I wish I had that. Oh-ho! I got pants! I got pants. It's over. I have pants. Alright, cool. That's totally worth it. So that elevator down where the slime was. Candle stand made of holes. I mean, it is, right? The whole point of it is to have a hole. Yeah, see, like I would rather have like that. If Race is like, oh no, like there's multiple people, like I can't make that. It's why I just leave it as a suggested streamer, and I let the system decide, right? Because when the system decides, I can absolve myself of all responsibility. Yep. I'm pussy. Wait, I lost my burnt torch. Ah, my torch is done. Oh no, my torch died underwater because I tried to pull it out. Oh man. Of course, I was naked when I walked up to that rat. I mean, to be fair, I still am naked. I just have a shirt. Okay, so now we're back over here. Torches. An essential part of every adventurer's toolkit. Okay, the mapping in this game is very, very good. There's a lot of places where you can go in this game. Like, a lot. It's not simple. By any means. Why the fuck was I down here? What? What do you mean? Oh! Sorry. I know that was loud. I know. But come on, that was a sick jump. Now this room looks like a beta room. Not like beta, sigma, alpha, theta, omega. But like more in the sense of like it's still being made. How dare I make noises? I've been told that the noises that I make sometimes are very scary. Because it's just out of nowhere. Daytime? What the fuck is a day-night cycle? Okay, so I have a star key. Where does a star key go? Where could it go, actually? What like door had like a star-shaped entryway? I don't think there was any. Well, to be fair, this like, game doesn't really use like a lot of visuals to denote the keys. I've definitely noticed that. The keys are very much just like, okay, you just see them. Also, if I can just repair my shit... If I can just repair my stuff, I'll just use my battle axe. That thing's still red hot. Real Sigma male, Smeg monk room. Oh yeah, any Smeg monks in the chat? Any Smeg monk alpha, beta, theta, Sigma males? I think I'd be pissed if someone called me a Smeg monk. I'd be very mad. I'd be like, what the fuck did you just say to me? Like, I'm not a Smeg monk. I have to crouch. I have to crouch to hit these things. They're so small. This is the other problem with like fighting slimes, right? If slimes were real and you had to fight them, you'd have to constantly crouch. Your back would ache. I would hate fighting slimes. I'd rather fight like killer rats. Because at least they like jump at you and they give you a chance to punch them. God. Slime hunting and stuff. Sounds a lot like an anime. I was reincarnated as a slime hunter. I'm a 70-year-old man with back problems and I was reincarnated as a slime hunter. That's so stupid. I don't know why I said that. That's so stupid. You'd feel mad if anyone called you a Sigma male. Or just a Sigma in general. Yeah. Because it sounds so stupid. It's like, I don't know. Especially when like someone says like... When somebody says like... Because like in like online games, right? People will just say anything, right? To try to like, you know... Get their steam off, right? I've had people call me a beta. And I'm like immediately what I think of them, my respect for them goes down into like a bottomless pit. Because I'm like, I can't believe you said that. Not even like I'm not even mad that they called me that. I'm just like, why would you say that? Like it just sounds so silly. Anatomy. Attending to wounds. This also counts for the wounds of enemies. How about athletics? I just want to get my stamina. Yeah. Maybe run and jump higher. Where the hell do I go? Okay, wait. I've never opened that. I don't have a lockpick. I do have a lockpick. Where does this go? Oh, what the fuck? There's more? There's also the other elevator down in the slime caverns, which I didn't go to. This game is huge. But this is like this is what you want from like a dungeon crawling game. It's just huge. It's massive, mate. Hagrid, I'm massive, mate. Ooh. Ooh. My gosh! Wastelanders! My gosh! Ah! Gosh, my gosh! There's a baby store called Oshkosh Bagosh. I don't know why I instinctively said it. I really don't know. Blush. But now it makes sense, okay? Now it makes sense for you to want to swing a particular way. Now it makes sense. Did you see that? His shield was on the right side, so it was kind of hard for me to do anything. But now... Like, before it didn't really matter. He's like, why do you care, right? But now you have to care. I need to cook. Well, I have arrows. Where the arrows go? Like, this UI is so confusing. I don't know why. This UI is very, like, I don't know, just very confusing. Moldy bread. Eat that. Just eat all of it. It's just shit bread. Eat it. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Bread. So what is this axe? War cleaver. A medium-sized war cleaver, the favorite weapon of brutish wastelanders. She's more like a sharp piece of metal than an actual blade. This is +3. This thing does 55 damage. Like, compared to everything else, my axe is nuts. This thing does 81 damage! What the fuck? Use this! Yo. Also, I never block, so maybe I don't need those actually. Eats pie. Now! Why'd you just type now? Wait, what? I short-term memory loss. Yeah, you have to be nice to me. You're forced to be nice to me. You need to say things slowly for me. How the fuck do I go in that room? What? This game is really good in the sense of like, holy shit! Athleticism! My god! That is, I feel like that's not. I feel like that's not the speed that you want players to go at. I feel like that's the wrong speed to have. I feel like maybe that's a speed best reserved for like demons or something. You know what I mean? Like just like inhuman monsters like climb up and down from. This house surely must have a grill. Oven? Oven. Is that an oven? No, I mean you could. Be hard, but you could. Rusty short. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. But I really want to. I really want to. Okay. It's not safe to rest here. When can I ever sleep in this game? When? Put these here. That cannot be combined. What do you mean? Oh. Bow's locked? Broadsword. Formerly a reserved privilege of noblemen. Carrying a sword has become a common habit in and around Lysandria. I do remember hearing about that. That swords in general were like a reserve thing. Like, I mean, to be fair, being a knight was very expensive. That seems kind of silly. How can you say things slowly in chat? Do I space out letters more? Yes. Type each letter one at a time. It's like a shittier R9. It's like a shittier R9K. Can you please explain what the rat thing was? Can you please? What was the rat thing? What do you mean 4chan and rats? I'm still thinking about that. What happened to the rats? Oh. It's secreted, sire. The way around. Do you want to play stealthy, sire? Then you can go this way. This is huge. Just lock the door, then it must be safe. Thank you. That reminds me of horror games. Like, you know, like horror games trying to make like text scary, and they had like random spaces to like things to make it like feel very like unnerving. It's like that. What the fuck is this? What? 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 What the fuck? Oh my gosh! It all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. I was like, what's that? I was just like, what's that rumbling? No! Stay away from me! It just sounded so weird. I don't know. The noise really reminded me of like well, not. It didn't remind me of that. That's for sure. It blasting me was not what I expected. Thank you, blue light. I hear voices. I hear voices in my head, and it's not you, chat. The voices in my head aren't you this time, chat. You know what's funny? I actually think a lot of people on YouTube don't know that I stream. Not in like in like a malicious way, but more in the sense of like, because you know how I stream and there's no like things on screen to denote that I'm streaming. Like other people will like show like if they're like chat and stuff. Well, I don't, right? And so I very often get comments of like who you talking to, and I think they genuinely think that I'm talking to myself, which is very funny to me. It's very funny to me. I really want to keep the illusion up, right? So I think from now on, I'm not gonna call you by any names. I'm not even going to say chat. I'm just gonna reply to things and just say like, ah, yes. The voice in my head. The voice in my head. A mysterious glow envelops the Emerald Horn. The artifact is within reach. Final in the full version of Lysandria. Final in the full version of Monomyth, which we can't get to because the game isn't fully out yet. But if it could be, we could. Keep quiet, Argus. Oh. I'm just hallucinating this whole conversation. Exactly. That's what the chatters seem to think. That's what everyone in the comments seem to think. I could have made that jump. I could have made that jump easily. I'm more athletic than this character. Significantly so. But you get a sense of what this game is trying to go for, right? It's very, very interestingly fun. Again, I do think the combat mechanics feel very simple, right? The promise of a kick button was very, very overstated, I think. Again, it's hard though because I'm comparing it to I think the one game that did it very well on the one engine that by default gave you a lot of that capability, right? Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, what did it have going for it? It was built on the Source engine, the same engine as Half-Life 2, which has a gravity gun, alright? A gun that is, the entire point of it is to pick shit up and throw it at people to kill them, alright? It's kind of hard to beat that level of interactivity and physicality, right? However, I think even despite the flaws, this game has something very special. And I think the specialness of this game it really starts to show when you start to explore more and more and more of the world around you. Like, we're going to go up there and deal with them. I think when you get into that set of things that this game is going to, like, do, I think the game really shines, right? I think that's when the game starts to really, really shine and start to really show off its full potential, which is great. Really, really good. It's unfortunate that you can't really, get very complex in the combat. But I think just, for like a pure basic dungeon crawler experience, it's just a very, very fun, very surprisingly immersive style of doing it. But it is definitely on the slower side, and so you will have to decide, okay, are you fine with this pace of gameplay? I'm going to grab this really, really quick. We're going to do one more building, and then we'll go, because I forgot that there's one more building over here. I'm not going to atone for my sins. That rat deserved to die. Ah, yes, the comet mug is very flawed in indeed. Yeah, that must have been the best that I saw so far. Isn't it great? It's funny too, because like I'll like stutter and it'll make like an entirely new like sentence every single time. Yeah, and the sound of walking on the tiles, like it's rare that you get sounds in this game anyways. This game is very quiet. But when you do get sound, you know, yeah, I do hope it plays into the full gameplay aspect of it, because it would feel very bad if it didn't. If it was just like if it didn't matter. Now we cook bread. Also, this right here is the best feature. I wish more games... Wait a minute. If I rolling pin my bread... Oh! Pie! Okay, how do I make like a new pie? How to fill pie? How do you fill pie? You guys know how to fill pie? Raw pie. Raw pie. Wait, it turned 4 dough into 1 pie. I got scammed. I feel like I got scammed. It turned 1 dough into 1... It turned multiple dough into pie. What? I got scammed! Huh? Queen's Leaf. Raw pie. Aw, man. That was fun in The Thief, where the enemies could hear everything, yeah. It also, it forced you to think a lot about how you move around the, like, map, which, you know, could be tedious at times, but I think it was better than, like, the alternative of, like, you just being free, and, like, not having to worry too much about anything, right? But at the same time, you know, it really depends on this game's stealth mechanics, which I didn't want till I do. Like, if the stealth mechanics are good, then I could see it being very, very interesting. Right? Because it works well in a stealth-style game, right? A stealth-type game. There's some hints of it being there, right? Like, you get to explore buildings, and you get to, you know, go around places, and... I'm gonna break my legs by jumping over here. I'm gonna cheese it. These spikes really should probably hurt you. They really should probably hurt you. Because at the moment, it just doesn't matter. Ancient moth dust. Hey, how do you brew potions? You make like a potion. Ancient moth dust. Arrow, moonlight shard. Trade post, East Wing Key. What? A key? Alright, I'm confused. Where... Huh? Uh-huh. 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 Surely there must be a way to open whatever that thing is upstairs. Surely there must be more keys. More keys. Oh, gosh! Well, if there is stealth in this game, it better be good. Because boy oh boy, he does not care. He really doesn't care.
My potions are too strong for you, traveler.
They would kill a dragon, let alone a man.
Correct.
Oh, he's so good. Oh fuck, he's so good. Ah! I was stuck. Door stuck! No visitors past this point. Well, that's too late for that. Where does this go? I got the horn, but it's like I feel like I'm still going pretty far in this game actually. Keep out. Oh. Oh, that's where that elevator goes. What's the point of drinking water? Okay, I can't blow that up. There's a bridge over here, which we might as well cross, because, you know. Let's just see this demo as like a full thing and see what else is in there. What the fuck? This game's fun. It's very, very fun. I hope to see more evolution of the combat eventually. I guess it is hard in the sense of like, okay, do you go for like a very hardcore game or do you go for like a softcore game? Like what do you do, right? You get too crazy with it, all of a sudden it becomes very, very complicated. You know, to the point where it's not fun for certain groups of people. Right? Like you can really tell this is really meant to be the boomer shooter of like dungeon crawlies. It's kind of like how you would imagine a modern Kingsfield. Yeah, precisely. Yeah. Not that I've ever played it, but I seen the gameplay of it. Yeah, that's a great way to describe the gameplay of this game. It feels like a very modern like that. Because Dark Souls went like a completely different way. A very different way. This is not available in the demo, traveler. Which isn't bad, right? It's not a bad way for that series to go. But I imagine people who really wanted Kingsfield, like just more of Kingsfield, were probably disappointed that what they got was that. I can make that jump! Where am I? Oh no. Oh no, where am I? My you dingus. I don't know. It just looks. Look like guys in real life. Okay, jump. In real life, jump. Okay, you can land a lot further away than you think, but not as far away as you would hope. Right? Like your landing distance in real life is a lot further, but also a lot shorter. Right? It's a combination of things. How do I get back there? God damn it. We'll take the elevator. Again, further than you think, a lot less than you would hope to. It's very much in between. Is your limit. And the only way to know is to try until you break your legs. The moment that your legs break, that's your limit. And then from then on, because you broke your legs, your limit gets lower and lower. So you have to keep on trying to learn your new limit, and then you keep breaking your legs until eventually you can never jump ever again. Science. All science is about learning hypotheses, right? It's about trying things constantly. Where the fuck am I? Ooh. What the? Jesus Christ, that's really fast ladder climbing. It's really fast. Oh. Oh. God damn it, it's more slimes. More keys though. Like look at this. This is why I hope the combat gets a lot better. Because the enemies don't even feel threatening because they just get stuck everywhere. They really don't know what to do. It's like the weakest part of this game. It's like really the enemy design. Wards! Muck, bagosh. Dude, I hate when people say words to me. It's weird. It scares me. There's more down there. Wait, I know where that is. That's to go back to the rat cave. I'm not going down there. Disclaimer, never follow Sticky's advice, kids. No, chat. Trust me. Trust me on this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You're kidding me. So, let me get this straight. You want a door? Yes. An iron gate? A portcullis? Yes. And you want me to put the door inside the portcullis? Yes. But why? It must be done. You won't even be able to enter. It's a false door. That's why. I'm going over here. I'm gonna die. That's all for Monomyth. It's again very interesting dungeon crawler. The combat needs to be. It's strange. You would hope that the combat gets a lot better, right? But I think it is serviceable, and I think it has all the right elements to like keep you in, right? And so again, if you like this kind of slower paced game, I think it works out very, very well. But you have to know what you're getting into. I do think, again, there should be a reason for you to kick things, and the game definitely needs more sound effects and more, just stuff in general. AI could be improved. The floatiness of the movement could be maybe tweaked a tiny bit, but I don't know if that's intentional for it to be so floaty, right? But they're definitely onto something here, right? This feels a lot like Legend of Grimrock if you had no party and you were the one moving around in real time. And I really like the immersive elements where you just combine random things to make things. It's very interesting. But that's all for my playthrough. This is solid. I just hope that eventually it'll get better. And I am curious to see what the final product will look like.